Hi, my name is Krista Mahon, independent designer with Couture from Cincinnati, Ohio. Today I'm chalking the Eat, Drink, and Give Thanks. It's a B-size transfer, and we're going to actually make a placemat. So this is the transfer, and it's a B-size. We went ahead and marked it, Eat, Drink, and Give Thanks. I have used this one before. So we're opening up the package. And our transfers are good for 8 to 12 uses, if not more, as long as you take care of them. So the front's marked in the back, and the reason why we do this is so we can match it up after it dries. So we mark the transfer. So what we're going to do is this placemat, okay? So this ink mat helps keep the fabric nice and flat without wrinkles while we ink, okay? So we have our placemat on the ink mat, okay? And we're going to peel this off. And since we're working on fabric, I'm not going to fuzz my transfer because the fabric pretty much does it for you. So we are just going to place it on here. And you're going to make sure it's nice and flat, no bubbles. I'm really worried about the silk screen area over here, the words, okay? So I'm going to use the Ocean Mist. So this is the permanent ink, and how you tell that, it says right here, it's white cap, it says permanent ink. And we're still going to use the same squeegee and the same stir stick to stir it up. So we're going to just stir this up, and then we're going to get our small squeegee, our mini squeegee, and stir stick goes in the water. Wash them when I'm done. So we just get it on there, and then we're going to put it nice and thick. And I try to, when I'm inking, just do it 1 or 2 swipes. Don't keep going over it. It's better for the ink itself, and so it doesn't seep under the transfer. So I just put it on nice and thick and try to go over it 1 or 2 times. If you have lines, you can go over it again. Just ease up the pressure a little bit while you get the lines out. Just keep going. Almost done. Nice and easy. I did get 4 of these placemats, so I will be doing 4. I did 2 in the, I'm going to do 2 in Ocean Mist, and then I'm going to do 2 in eucalyptus. All right, guys, easy as that. So what we do when we peel back the ink is make sure it's not on your hand. I do have some, so I'm going to wipe my hands off because the ink is permanent. So you want to make sure that you don't have any on your hands. And then we're going to go ahead and peel it. And you want to make sure you peel nice and slow. It helps the fabric, the fibers not to pull with the transfer. If you have any mistakes or anything missing, you can try to put it back down, but it looks like we're good. We got it on nice and thick, and there's no spaces. So we're gonna go ahead and wash this. I'm gonna move this out of the way a little bit. I just wash it in my water bath. I use a board eraser. Get all the ink off. Same squeegee, same water, same everything we use, board eraser as we use with paste. And then actually I'm going to go through how to heat set one I did earlier, so you guys can see that process as well. So to make it permanent, you have to heat set, okay? So that means that you either use an iron or a heat press, and it actually sets the ink into the fabric so you can wash it. So let me get this transfer cleaned off, and then we will show you how to heat set. I use a heat press. I used to use the iron, and then I really got into it, and I was like, okay, I need to upgrade. So I did get a heat press. I used the the Cricut. I'm gonna set this one off to the side. I usually do like to dry a little bit. Like if I'm not in a rush, I will let it dry overnight, then I'll heat set it the next day. You always want to make sure you remove your ink mat before you heat set. So let me grab, you can use parchment paper, or you can use, I buy this Teflon paper. It's reusable. I love it. So that's what I use to heat set. So let me grab the other one I did earlier. And this is the mat that you use to heat set. So this is the one I did earlier. Okay, so we're gonna put that on the mat here, and we're gonna set this on top. Okay, and let me get my heat. I usually have this under my desk here, so hold on 1 second. Let's see here. It was plugged in over there, but the cord's not big enough to reach, so. It always beeps at you when you're done, so you can set the temperature. So I have it set for 350, and I have it set for 30 seconds, okay? So I just use the heat press and go over the design on 350 for 30 seconds. Okay, just keep moving it around. And these Teflon sheets I got on Amazon, I love them. You don't have to worry about parchment paper. And it's nice and reusable, how I like it, with the transfer, reusable. Okay, so then you lift it up, and there you have it. So if you wanted to iron this whole thing out, because obviously now we have some wrinkles in it, I just set this back down, and I just don't set the temperature, and I just iron the rest out. I just use this on top just to be safe. Helps prevent, you know, if anything gets burnt or anything. So I just do this the whole time and just keep moving it. And this was folded when it came to show you it was two-sided, so it got a little wrinkle there. So I'll just iron that out. Okay. And so this is permanent. It can be washed and it will not come off. Got a little bit of a wrinkle there, so let's get that one out. Makes great presents. You can even use like our monogram leathers. Put them in a wreath. You can do so much with the ink and these little placemats. Change them out per holiday, per season. There's that one. And then the other color that we're doing that I did earlier was eucalyptus. So I'll go ahead and show you one more. So this was the eucalyptus one. Okay, so we'll put this back down. We'll hit our 30 seconds. Just keep moving it around. Once it beeps, we're done. And then these can be washed, guys. Simple as that. 350 for 30 seconds. And like I said, if you want to iron the rest of it, you surely can. Just kind of put a crease in it. So we're gonna just run it over here. The heat press heats up really fast. I love it. I love the timer. I love how you can adjust the settings. And there we have it, guys. So there's 2 out of the 4. So I'll let the other ones dry, and then I will heat set those as well. So thank you for joining me for Eat, Drink, and Give Thanks. Do-it-yourself placemats. Have a great day. Bye-bye.